How to get a salary raise. I have a question for you. Have you ever been in this situation? You work really hard. You exceed expectations at work, and the responsibilities assigned to you, even though they're way beyond the scope of your job description, you do them with excellence anyways. Yet you feel like you're underpaid and underappreciated. So, to compensate for this, you feel like you should think about asking your boss for a pay raise. Yet, asking for a pay raise is something many employees are nervous about doing. But this shouldn't be the case. Your employers have invested resources to train you, and they rely on you to perform crucial tasks that are essential to the success of your organization. So, you will be surprised that they're often willing to listen when valuable employees ask for a salary raise. It takes time and resources to recruit and train new talent into an organization, as well as incorporating them into the culture of the organization. This is why employers are more often willing to listen to salary demands by employees. So this happens to be one of your biggest leverages if done right. Statistics also favor employees that take the crucial step to demand a raise. According to a survey by PayScale, a data and compensation software company, employees who earn above $150,000 annually say they receive the amount they requested for 70% of the time. So, in today's video, we will outline an actionable guide to help you get the pay raise you deserve. Respond positively to a rejection. If your request for a pay raise is declined due to budget constraints and you're happy to stick around until the money becomes available, then this is the right time to put your backup plan in motion. However, if your boss is not convinced that you deserve a pay raise and no clear answer is given as to when you can expect one, then you should consider getting another job. Getting a higher salary elsewhere is easier when you're a new talent that the employer desperately needs, provided you have the track record and qualifications to match your salary demands. Ask your boss. You should start the conversation positively and let your boss know that you like working for them. Outline how you've developed in your role and move on to why you feel your responsibilities and qualifications deserve a better salary. You need to show a firm grasp of your role in the organization when explaining the contrasting nature of the job you signed up for and what the organization always demands from you. You must display confidence in your abilities and talk in the appropriate tone. Also, you must be very specific when answering a question about the amount you want to be paid. Hesitation will weaken your hand when negotiating. Provide evidence of the value of your skills on the job market, and let your employers know when you want the new salary to take effect. Your boss will likely negotiate with you, so use the plan you developed during your preparations for negotiations to navigate the back-and-forth process of agreeing to a number that will satisfy both parties. If your boss asks for time to think about it, be patient and don't lose hope. And if you get an immediate positive response, then show your gratitude and appreciation. Schedule a convenient meeting with your boss. You don't want to ambush your boss with a rash demand for a salary increase. Your boss must be aware that the scheduled meeting is to discuss your pay, and the meeting must take place at a time when your boss is relaxed and willing to listen to your demands. This is why we stated that timing is essential. If revenues or funding are going up, then your boss will be more willing to have a chat about more money. Also, make sure you've prepared your presentation and that you're ready to negotiate. Carry your portfolio of documents that will be used to present your case. Come prepared with a list of ideas and future plans in your role as an employee of the organization. Know when to ask for a raise. Timing is crucial if you want to get anything you want in life. The state of the company should determine when you should ask for a salary increase. If your organization is going through a period of declining revenues or funding, and employees are being fired to cut costs, then that's not a good time to ask for more money. The layoffs may be responsible for your increased workload. Your salary hasn't changed at all to reflect that. It's still better to wait until when your organization has tackled its challenges before asking for a pay raise. However, a good time to ask for a salary increase will be when things are booming and your organization's budgetary plans show a desire to invest in growth and employee development. You can pick any of the following events to set a date to discuss a salary increase with your boss. After the successful completion of an important project you initiated and completed to a high standard. It may just be a good time to ask for that salary increase. During an annual performance review, mainly when you know you've contributed a lot to the progress of the organization during the year, and when your boss is in a good mood. This is subjective, but you should know your boss well enough to know when he's happy. Have a backup plan for rejection. The fact that you're entitled to a salary increase doesn't mean your boss will see it that way. It could also be that current budgetary constraints will make it difficult for your employer to meet your salary demands. This means you must have an alternative plan. What will you ask for if your boss does acknowledge that indeed you do deserve a salary increase, but cannot currently provide it? What will you do? So, if you can't get the salary increase you want right now, then outline other perks you can demand that will fill the void. At the same time, you should wait for another opportunity to increase your wages. You can ask for extra vacation time, increased investment in your training and development, a title change, more allowance, and even the right to telecommute, if your job can be done from home. These are just some perks you can ask for.